Yeah, yeah.
So bringing back to the death claws. So you're saying that nobody really controls them. They have some have a little bit better than feral animal intelligence. They maybe
You
they're a
can
little cunning
get
or something.
perks to actually control them a little more, but that's a perk. I don't know if that's canonical.
Gotcha. Now I was just thinking, like, if I were to mod for this, like, would I make a faction that actually like controls the death claws or something like that? Would that be
Yeah,
a thing? Right?
you could possibly. They're very genetically made up of a bunch of different things. They exist before this whole war, so they're not because of radiation. They're not a mutant creature. They were made by the military.
Really?
Yeah.
I've seen the two-headed cows and stuff, which is hilarious.
Yeah, that's because of mutation. Those aren't actually allowed to be in the game because in India because of the sacred cow.
Oh, really?
They're just completely not in the game, and there's
that's so.
most references to them
regional...
are not available, I believe.
That's an interesting regional change. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Wow.
Because it's like basically desecration of the animal and like that fact that you can prominently kill it and there's prominent like corpses of it.
Yeah, I get it.
I don't know if that's the same case for Skyrim. I don't know if the cows aren't just not in India's release of that.
Right, or raw beef, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. Beef stew, one of the most powerful things.
Yeah, but they don't get that cheap. One of my mods broke the intro before, and I didn't realize that in my main series. But now we're actually gonna be able to play the intro, which is good because I wanted to show you.
Oh, you're stuck in there.
Come on.
You lock yourself in there?
Oh, yeah,
there was like a magazine, some other stuff that featured all this stuff. They called it retro futurism. It's kind of like in the 60s.
That's a big basis for the aesthetic of this.
Oh, it's nasty. Yeah.
Wait, why is my health so low? That is not normal. My health is not supposed to be low right now.
You want like a higher difficulty or? Oh, there you go.
I can't use that though, can I? Because I don't have my menu yet. No, that's not a thing. I think something with my mods went wrong. But yeah, look at my health right now. It's just low.
So no Pip-Boy, no nothing, right?
Yeah, I don't have my Pip-Boy yet.
So stamina and these action points you have for VATS kind of overlap.
Giant roaches.
Yeah, pretty much. You want to see something cool? You can actually just play games.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, my husband just died. I don't know where I am, but I know I must game. Oh shit.
Do you know what this is based on, by the way?
Yeah, Donkey Kong. Oops, died.
Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna rage quit. I'm gonna take that game with me, and so I can put it in my Pip-Boy and play it whenever I want. There's some more stuff to loot around here, but
Is there any crap in here that's kind of like Skyrim, where it's like, oh, you can't pick this lock, you have to use a key, that kind of BS, or what?
I'm not actually sure. Let me. That is. I went to first person. What is my Q? Sometimes it's V.
It's your VATS, right? Yeah.
Got him. Got him. Think of those guys though.
Totally rad. Roach, dude.
Got him. Any more around here? Alright, and here's my Pip-Boy.
Oh, nice.
Look at that realistic looking skeleton it dropped. That didn't look like a party decoration. And this is actually my menu, which I wear on my arm, which is a lot more lore friendly than Skyrim, just you have a brain menu.
Yeah, I've seen a few mods that change the skin and all that stuff,
Mhm.
and
You
cool.
can completely change it to like a tablet or something with mods too.
Yeah.
Here's the wedding ring. In my other mod
old-
setup, pressing this thing would take you to a robot room, which was kind of an SOW. But here's like one of the 2 doors that you ever do this for.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That is not a common thing that happens in game. There's only one other place that you do it and it doesn't work the second time because there's still people in there. They're like, no, we're not gonna open it. We've overridden that.
It just gotta blow me away sometimes. They'll put some feature in a game, and you know that was not a 0 effort thing to do that animation and have that, define the model that way.
It's
and all
to
that
make
stuff.
this intro look
And,
really
like,
cool.
I get that, but then like they never use it again. You're like, what the hell? So you make that jump?
You're not supposed to be standing on that thing, but I like to anyway. In my other mods, there'd be a skeleton here with a key, and then I could go explore the Maze Runner map.
Ah.
I like having that mod installed, even though it's pointless. Here is my last chance to like change my appearance and my name and special attributes. But I'm not going to.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Salt Tech.
Wouldn't it be kind of funny if I just ended the video like with us exiting to the world?
Mission accomplished, right?
We did it. We beat the game, everybody. Ta-da!
Just
Put
get to
up
the
a-
surface and your face melts off, right?
Yeah. Alright. I'm probably gonna actually end it there, so let me, when I get my control back, let me do another intro. Alright.
Smells like thorium out here.
EtherDynamics.
Killing small woodland creatures, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
killing
what we
birds.
do.
Usually in my other mod setup, it's actually kind of scary here because usually I have Whispering Hills, which actually puts Siren Head here.
Oh god.
Yeah, and it's all dark and scary and shit, and makes scary noises. So this is actually a lot more peaceful than it usually is.
Kudos to the folks that designed Siren Head, because goddamn, yeah.
Oh yeah, do you mean the creator or the one who made the mod?
Either. I don't know if that was something that was left in the game that they didn't put in, and someone yanked the asset and made that, or if some people cobbled
no.
together.
Siren Head is an actual thing made by an artist known as Trevor Henderson, and somebody got inspiration of that because it became a popular horror thing, so they decided to add it to Fallout 4.
Oh, nice.
So it is a completely unique asset designed on 2D art of a character.
Well, kudos to all parties then. Wow.
Yeah, Trevor Henderson made the original though. People forget that. So wow,
Did you play that?
this world is a lot
Go
more
ahead.
peaceful than normal. God, this is usually so much scarier with my mod list.
I've been shot in the face once. What the hell's happening here with that?
Yeah, there's all types of scary magical shit. So I actually have time to do shit now? Wow.
Now, out of curiosity, here's the Skyrim crossover, right? Did you ever play Clockwork in Skyrim?
I played a little bit of it. I didn't play too much of it. I didn't beat it or anything.
Okay.
This is that same robot from the intro, not like
Right. In real life, there was an incident back in the late 50s where America almost nuked itself. There
Yeah,
was some.
that would have been
There
funny.
was some. Oh, yeah, no.
It's like shooting yourself in the foot, but with a bigger gun.
Right.
Codsworth, I got this lamp.
It was basically this aircraft was transporting warheads that it wasn't supposed to be in that way, and so nasty. And broke up over the eastern United States, and the safety mechanisms were supposed to kick on these warheads. And of the 4 mechanisms, on one of them, 3 of the 4 mechanisms failed. And it was just like only the last safety prevented the bomb from armoring itself. Otherwise, we would have nuked ourselves.
That's why we have 4.
Right. Always have the fourth.
I bet that one guy who said we don't need 4, your 3 is enough. Come on, was probably feeling dumb the next day.
Right.
You want to see something cool?
Go for it.
Did you see it?
Yeah. Little mushroom cloud. Nice.
Cars are nuclear powered, so
Oh shit, that's what that was about. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, nasty. Well, they said fusion powered, so that's well. We'll do that later.
And here I'm gonna meet everybody's favorite buddy.
Dog meat or somebody else? Dog meat. Dog meat. Do my taxes. Do my taxes.
Dog meat found something? What did he find? What did you find, boy? Okay, now this is actually one of my settlements now because I enabled it.
Oh, cool. It's kind of like Hearthfire built in here too. Nice.
Yeah, building is an inherent thing that's part of the game. It's actually part of the meta of playing the main game. You actually need to do certain things with building in order to... Shit. Ow!
That's nasty.
They're like giant mosquitoes. They suck.
That's
Literally.
foul. Yeah.
Where'd he go? What are you doing? Okay, I guess I got bored. That doesn't usually happen. Sweet.
Oh, jeez. Ah.
Oops, that's not good.
You're low on ammo, watch out.
Yeah, no, I need a heal too.
Is your full health?
You know what? I wanna do stuff with my luck. Let's get the mysterious stranger. He's cool. That brings me back to full health.
That's a
Let's Preston
good
Garvey.
Mark
up
Twain
there.
reference there. What was that?
Yeah, he's actually really cool. I'll tell you when he comes up. I might try to use VATS more. I always forget to use it because it's like more effort.
What was the specific bonus that you get with that? Okay, yeah.
Oh, sweet, that was a good one.
Nice. So these guys just look like the the normal kind of faceless raiders and stuff, just like bandits they have in Skyrim, right?
What do you mean?
So these guys don't belong to any like real faction. They're just kind of like
Well,
rando
they're-
jerks you're supposed to kill. Whoa, shit.
Shit. Dog me, get him. Get him, boy. Thank you,
Nice.
boy.
It just says raider. I assume that's the same as bandit. It's like they're not really affiliated with any faction or any like
Well,
overarching story. Or are they?
Kinda. It depends. They have more story than bandits. And they're not inherently like the bad guys either.
Glad to help.
Iron Manager, right? There you go.
Doo 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 doo. You're gonna love this. Look at this. Hold on, let me fight my way over here. Look at this.
Oh shit. Tickle, tickle.
Got him.
That was cinematic. Dang.
Usually that's a much harder fight.
You put the background. I mean, you probably can't put it on YouTube, but You could overlay that song, the sunshine, lollipops, and as you're mowing
Yeah.
people down, right?
I'm sure people have done that with this game before.
Oh god, yeah.
That's it.
No ammo.
What happened? Tell me. You can stim pack your followers so they get up. Not Codsworth though,
Nice.
because he's a robot.
Your leg looks very outliney. What does that mean?
That means that power armor, that part of the armor is completely broken off.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's completely gone.
So one mechanic that I'm considering for both Fallout and for Skyrim, and I was really thinking of this for Skyrim to start, but I think it makes sense in this context too, is there are plenty of places where there's just like some bandit camp, right? Just some place where there's these faceless, nameless dudes hanging out that are bad. You shoot them, you kill them, you take their shit, and like 3 days later they might respawn, and you get to rinse, wash, repeat kind of thing. And then occasionally there'll be a quest where like one time when you go there, there'll be some special dude there that you need to fight and kill kind of thing, right? So what if that changed around where these bandit camps were around where settlements used to be or merchant caravans used to be, whatever. So long as you keep the bandits under control, like you keep their population down, you'd actually get some of these merchants returning again. Like they would actually provide resources for you or security or something more than just like, oh, I killed a bunch of guys and took their shit kind of thing. Would that be interest to you? Would that be an interest?
That sounds like it sounds like it'd be a fun thing to do for the world to make it feel like you're actually having an effect on it. Bethesda games have this weird, shitty mix of a player input into the world where like the player can't do anything significant, but they do everything of importance. Like everything revolves around them, yet you can't really choose how you affect the world.
Yeah, it's basically like get on one railroad track or another railroad track, and maybe you can choose, A or B when you're on that track. Maybe.
And then one
but
character
rarely.
doesn't like you or they do, and that's it.
Yeah.
One NPC dies in the world, it doesn't care anymore.
And then inevitably they're like, "Oh my God, you're so amazing! You did that thing!" Oh,
He
the
said
chosen one.
he said he was very glad it was dead, but I wanted to revive it and see how he. Wait, hold on a second. And let me let's see how they deal with this guy. Oh wait, hold on, I'm still. Did he come back yet? Oh, let me. I want him to attack them. Why can't he? Why am I not?
There could be like some dust in the way. If you click on it and then scroll your mouse wheel, just click on that, and then like scroll your. There you go. They could be one of those things. Because there's like there could be dust effects or stuff in the way.
There it is.
There you go.
Well, have fun,
You saved,
guys.
by the way. Are they all essential?
Pretty
Maybe.
much. He's not doing anything.
Very confused.
Why is he not doing anything?
Did you do a get actor value aggression on him?
No.
Hey, still on him. Just
I got
get
experience
AB.
for that. Wow.
Oh,
Okay. He's like,
what the hell?
loot him again.
So weird.
This isn't meant to be legit, by the way. I'm just trying to give you a tour of the world.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine.
No.
It's kind of like the Maroon's Razor, right? It's got like the 2 or 3% chance to kill, and I've seen people do these runs where like, I will only kill things with Maroon's Razor.
Oh my god.
Everything.
Wait. Oh my god, is there really? You lack the requirements. If I get more caps, I can just make this thing have a powerful trait, which will give it the shotgun knockback effect? Shit.
Oh my god.
That's overpowered, even though you can't get, like, ammo for this thing. But, like, I can give
nuts.
anything that with just 200 caps? I give the pistol that? Yo, I need more caps. Hold on.
Player add item, right?
Maybe. What's What's the value? What's caps? Help
Might be
caps.
gold, which is just F.
There's a spell called Shower of Caps. I wonder if I can. I wonder if adding spells work the same in Skyrim. What's that? Player add spell. Was that spell? Is that how you do that?
Yep. Player.add spell and then space and then the ID.
I want to see how that works. 215 CD.
Before you do that, do you want to save maybe, just in case? Not a quick save, like a hard save. Oops.
Shower of Caps at it. Wonder if it's
Use
just
a
one of those
spell
things
one.
that won't appear in your. Yeah, there's not really a spell menu. Maybe it's a.
Look up what that does.
I'm not really seeing it anywhere. Let me just what was the command for adding gold? Maybe I can do that. Maybe it's the same one.
So in Skyrim, gold was just F, so it's player.add item.
Dot add item F.
Space F, space, and do like
Let me see.
10,000.
Okay, it does work for caps. Cool.
There you go.
I just want to see this really.
So you have like 1,000 or something? I forget what the, oh, there you got it.
It has a shotgun knockback effect. That would be so good for something that's automatic. Let
So
me
my,
quick save and
after
use
reading,
it.
yeah, I found the ID of what's going on here. So there's a chance
Whoa, ran away fast.
you find even more bottle caps and containers, than chance of enemies exploding into a shower of caps when you kill them. What just happened?
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire.